Hello, everybody. I am the CEO of iiRcade, and you are watching the best show in the world, Retro Buzz. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Friday, so it's time for the Retro Buzz, the show that talks about everything that has to do with, well, retro video games, console, arcade, you name it. But we talk about the new stuff too, except when we have this.
Oh, I got me some P-Dub stickers, but they're worthless. They're not his current logo. Now we get them. Snap it to his 7K P-Dub's arcade loft today.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Glenn Planamento in his Hall of Arcades. And yeah, here we've got.
How do you follow that up?
I don't even know what to do after
no.
that one.
What do you say? What do you say? Although he does have a point. Like P-Dub's Fire sold those stickers out to everybody right after he changed his logo, so it's like, hey, here's something that's automatically outdated. Enjoy.
Kind of reminds me of some things like I don't know, computer companies like to do. You know, do these fire sales and such.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we have Douglas Smith, YouTube.com/CoolToy. It's always hard to follow. Glenn, I'm going to start doing you last, even though I know you like to be first, because we can't follow you up.
I was getting ready to say,
put me last. I'm in the contract. I go second.
How do you follow that up?
I just love that he put it in his contract that he goes second, not first. You would think it'd be inverted, but no. He writes his own demands.
I'm not that greedy, man. This is Glenn Dubs, and I'm okay being number 2.
We have him back in the middle, folks. He has to be. He wanted to be in the middle of the box. We got him back in the middle. Well, it's great to have you guys with us. One of the things we want to kind of get into this week, if you guys didn't see it, I know there's a lot of memes that were running around about Mario is dead. That's the end of Mario, right? I think some people even made some memes where he was actually dying, but Nintendo actually took away the Super Mario 35th anniversary this week.
Which sucks because it was super fun. I mean,
it was.
It's one of those things like they said they were going to do it. So, I mean, we all had literally an entire year to prepare for this, but everyone I think was still in the back of their mind thinking, well, they're not going to do it. I dare them. They're not going to do it. And they did. So it's disappointing. I played hours and hours and hours of Mario 35, enjoyed every bit of it. I've started to go down that rabbit hole of the new replacement, but I do miss Mario 35.
What about you, Glenn? Did you play any of Mario 35 at all?
I was just about to do it, and they took it down. And that's what Glenn Dubs doesn't like about this DLC type of content, because they can just take it from you.
I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss myself personally. I did play it. I'll be honest. I played it a lot. My son and I played it. We enjoyed it. I wish they would have kept it, but what they did bring, they brought out Pac-Man 35, and I didn't know what you guys thought.
99.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
99.
They turned that dial up to 11.
Yeah, it's a lot like Pac-Man or Mario 35. That's why I was getting it kind of confused. Let's pull this up here.
It does remind me of Pac-Man for some reason. Might be in the name.
So I wonder if I'm going to get like a copyright strike here on this or something.
Pac-Man's everywhere. It's fine.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it has the same kind of core mechanics as Mario 35. You're playing online against everybody simultaneously. Your progress through the game affects other people's games. You catch the power pellets. eat the blue ghost. You go through, you try to chain them all together, and you send them over there, and it counteracts what the other person's gameplay looks like. It throws little ghost things in their way, and things that'll slow them down, things that'll automatically kill them, jam them, slow their gameplay down completely. I mean, it's very addictive and very fun, and it breathes new life into Pac-Man, which, let's be honest, it's something that is sorely needing of a revamp.
I tell you, they did put a lot of good play mechanics. I gotta stop talking like this. I'm gonna talk like myself.
I was gonna say
the play mechanics. The play mechanics, it looks pretty cool. I like how they did that. I like how, like when you get the ghosts and you chomp on them, it gets put on someone else. Like on the Game Boy with Tetris, you're playing with a link cable. You get a Tetris and it dumps onto the other player, it makes it worse for them. I think that's pretty cool. There does look like a lot of fun stuff they added into here. So with all the Pac-Mans that we have these days to play it, this looks like a nice, fun, refreshing way to go into the game.
Well, and I think that I think it's going to be a hit. But is it temporary? Is it something they're just doing it because it was Pac-Man's 35th, or are they planning on keeping it around? Has anybody heard anything about that?
I would presume they're keeping it around until we get what is the inevitable Zelda 35, because this is Zelda's, The Legend of Zelda, the original NES game. It's its 35th anniversary this year, so everyone's automatically assuming that it's going to get equal treatment as Mario did last year. So inevitably, if we see a Zelda 35 type of game come out, obviously Pac-Man99 will probably have to go by the wayside. Or maybe they just struck a deal with Namco and said, hey, let's keep this forever, because it does have paid DLC content, so it is generating revenue for them besides the free game. So maybe that's a reason enough for them to leave it on there, as long as they want.
Now, what do you think, Glenn? Is this enough for you to open up your Switch and actually... Oh, well, I guess that's the answer.
I've thought about it. I'm thinking about it, but I haven't done it yet. Still in the box, still in its bag. And again, remember, folks, free bags at your local supermarket in the vegetable aisle.
You're the reason. You're the reason that that stuff.
Yeah, England doesn't like me right now.
Oh, yeah,
they're not happy with me. Yeah. I cost them 25p a bag now.
So, are you ever going to take that thing out of the bag? Are you going to at least? I mean, you're a Pac-Man guy. I mean,
yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do it live. I'm going to take it out of the bag.
Okay, but are you going to take it out of? Wait. Take it out of the package.
I can only do one request, man. You already made the request. I took it out of the bag. So.
Oh, come on.
Glenn's playing that long game, so he's like, I don't know if you guys saw in the news, but somebody sold an unopened copy of Super Mario Brothers. That was highly graded, like $660,000 or something like that. So Glenn's hoping that, right before he dies, Cole takes the Switch, instead of throwing it out in the yard, puts it up on eBay, and then, can give him a Viking funeral instead of just throwing him out in the ditch.
Although what Doug says has some rings of truth in it, I personally think it's crazy insane that anyone, I don't care how much money you have, maybe it was Jeff Bezos, I don't know, spend that kind of money on an NES card. I'm sorry. That's lunacy. I don't care what condition it's in. That's crazy. Whoever you are, we're an idiot. I'm sorry.
Things like that just need to be donated to a museum. I understand that, sure, somebody should have some financial reward to it, but it shouldn't be $660,000.
Right.
That's crazy talk.
But
it's literally just cellophane.
But it's Super Mario Brothers.
Between it and like I know it's Super Mario Bros. It's iconic and everything, but it's also one of the most produced games of all time. So yes, it's not like a comic book, like where it has so much, wear and tear on it, and it's been around for 80 years. Granted, Super Mario Brothers has been around for 30 plus years, but it's not like Action Comics 1, which survived World War II and, went through all these different decades and eras of, handing over of time. It's, for something to be that valuable, it needs to be 100 years old, for crying out loud.
It was a $3 parts, $3 in parts for Nintendo, then licensing fees. It's a $3. I can't. I really, it drove me crazy when I saw that. I'm like, someone was just a complete moron. I don't care how much money you have. You could have bought it for $3 and donated it to charity, or donated it to Glenn's Retro Show, so I could actually get a real camera and a real computer in here. I don't know. I guess everyone has their collections. I mean, obviously, Doug, Steve, and myself, we have our own, collections here, but I would never spend anywhere close to something like that for anything. Sorry.
What about you,
No,
Joe?
it would have to be like Mario's overalls or something like it would have to be something that like was based and has more significant attachment than just being like a sealed copy. It would have to be, you know, like I said, Mario's overalls, the Mario or something like that, to have some sort of more historical significance to it, or, you know, things that obviously don't exist. Link's sword, his actual sword. Okay, you know, that makes sense, even though it's a fictitious item.
When you bring that up, Atari back in the day had a contest, Sword Quest, Earth Quest, and in those contests they actually had real prizes. They actually had a sword, a real like platinum sword with real emeralds and diamonds and rubies. They had a chalice. They had all a shield. They were worth back in 77, 78. They were worth like around $250,000 for these items. That I could see someone spending that kind of money for something like that. That was real